Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for April the 10th, 2025, this Thursday edition for the lower 48 United States. Please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for the latest updates on the weather conditions in the lower 48 United States. I appreciate everyone's support. Right now, we're looking at the current temperatures around the high temperatures for today, Thursday, April 10th, 2025. You can see most of the country in the middle and the western section is very warm. 99 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix today, 91 degrees Fahrenheit in San Antonio, 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Tallahassee, 57 degrees Fahrenheit in DC, 52 to 42 degrees Fahrenheit in Chicago, as you can see. So we have a cooler temperatures in the mid-Atlantic and in the mountains, southern Appalachians, and then in the northeast. And then we have warmer temperatures with this omega block pattern, this kind of ridge and trough pattern. Ridge out west, which is bringing extremely nice temperatures for LA Basin, all the way up through San Francisco and into Seattle and the Pacific Northwest, and even the Intermountain West getting in on some warmer temperatures. 70 degrees Fahrenheit on Denver and the Front Range, and also 72 in Colorado Springs, respectively, Fahrenheit. And warm in the Central Plains, too, all the way up to I-35 corridor, all the way to the border, Canadian border. But the cool air around the Great Lakes and Northeast and entrenched in the Appalachian Mountains will continue for the next 3 to 4 days here, unfortunately. So temperatures in the highs ranging in the 40s and 50s, as you can see here from the Pennsylvania all the way into New England and Maine. And then also 50s in the mountains and 40s along the Great Lakes there with a cool, stiff breeze at the northwest there. So very unusual pattern for April setting up here. Now, this is all courtesy of the jet stream. As you can see here, the big ridging pattern here at the 500 millibar level and then extending all the way out, providing those showers there and storms. Nothing crazy in severe weather department, just enhanced showers and storms for that same Arctic region. They're going to be in that zone in the bullseye the next 2 days with, heavy rain and stuff. But it's going to be moving quickly because this cold frontal boundary is going to move out and provide dry air all the way down to the Miami and Florida Keys coming up tomorrow. Now look at the map. This is the map for Saturday here, April 12th, 2025. You can see the cold front drags all the way through Miami and the Keys, bringing that nice cool dry air, refreshing air all the way down to the Gulf Coast states. And also in the mid-Atlantic, you can see that the snow showers in the interior part from the Laurel Highlands and West Virginia and Pennsylvania all the way up into the Appalachians and the Catskills and the Green and White Mountains of Vermont and New Hampshire. They'll get some mixed precipitation there. Nothing significant accumulated, maybe 2 inches, maybe if that. Rain elsewhere from the Delmarva all the way across over towards Erie and the Great Lakes and Toronto, Canada, Montreal. All those areas are going to get rain actually. And then on the backside of that, out west, we have intermountain snow from Yellowstone National Park all the way back in the Sawtooth Mountains and the Bitterroots of Montana. They're going to get some snow showers back in the Cascades. Nothing too heavy, just kind of a light dusting. Now we have that for today, April 10th, 2025. I'll show you the rain showers here are scattered all the way from the Mason-Dixon line down through Florida Peninsula here. And we have a severe thunderstorms are possible today, April 10th, 2025. And this is a zone that includes anywhere from, let's say, Tupelo, Memphis, Germantown, Jackson, Cordoba, Tennessee, down toward Muscle Shoals, Florence, Huntsville, Birmingham, Atlanta, western suburbs, Villa Douglasville, back towards Rome, Georgia, and up 75 toward Chattanooga, Tennessee, Mount Eagle Pass, Cumberland Plateau, areas like that, even into Paducah on 24 in Clarksville. You're going to experience some just basically hail and straight line winds is the main damage. It's low tornadic threat. So you may see 60 mile an hour gusts, hail up to an inch or maybe an inch and a half of hail. So bring your cars, bring your pets in and your plants in, and you should be okay with that. So this is what we have setting up for this day. The hazards show that here, as you can see in pink, severe thunderstorm watch here in those areas that I highlighted for you. I-65 travel, I-24, I-75 through Atlanta, 285 perimeter, going to be dangerous travel there as well. Slick travel, rain, and even just a little bit of western North Carolina there, just south of Asheville. So places like communities like Silver, Andrews, and the Nantahala National Forest, upstate South Carolina, just a little piece of you guys. So maybe Fairplay, Seneca, Clemson, you guys could be included in that severe thunderstorm watch in pink as well. And then over in the Midwest, we had the red flag warning, this for North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas. Burning conditions are probably going to burn bands. We get those whipping winds and warm temperatures coming up from the south there. So be very careful you're doing any burning. This will go slither Montana is including in that as well. But overall, not a bad day for Thursday. Clouds continue to envelop the mid-Atlantic states here from Norfolk, Virginia Beach, up through the Tidewater of Maryland, Eastern Shore, and Delaware. and New Jersey and New York. So clouds are enveloping all the I-95 corridor and the Intermountain corridor, the Shenandoah Valley, and also in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So it would not be a sunny day. Rain will be tomorrow. So like I said, the next day we'll probably see the sun. Maybe it's by Sunday, Monday coming out for those areas. Southeast looks good. Some rivers elevated here a little bit in the south, according to Mississippi River. Hopefully that flooding eases up for you. Our prayers and thoughts are for those along St. Louis, Kentucky, Paducah, Kentucky, Owensboro, Kentucky, and over in the Indiana basin there in the Ohio River Valley, that the rivers will settle down here in that area too as well. But this has been your update with the Weather Guru podcast for April the 10th, 2025 for the lower 48. Please be sure to subscribe or at least hit that like button. Appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next episode. Blessings. Take care. The Weather Guru signing off.